It's time for baseball. Rangers baseball as Texas goes up against the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball live on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Major League Baseball 2K Sports. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk this season young. And our starting pitcher for Baltimore. So, Steve, how's he going to handle these big Texas bats?
Now, this right-hander has quality stuff, and it doesn't really matter oftentimes who he's facing. If he executes his pitches and pitches his game, he's got a chance to come out on top.
Here's a chance to show you that lineup for the Rangers. Scouting pick, John, who are we looking at today?
Well, the greatest luxury a manager can have is to have power from both sides of the plate, and you get it with one guy, Mark Teixeira. Switch hitter, hits the ball out of the ballpark from both sides. Such a big force in the middle of the lineup.
And here's Alfonso Soriano leading it off. Last game for the Rangers proved to be a W. So after splitting the first two games, a good outing to finish that series ahead 2-1 against the Mariners. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. And they come away with a victory in that last game, grand slam proof.
Well, that's what you get when you have a 5-run lead. Even a slam can't help your opponent.
Here's the 1-0. Down and away for ball two. A lifetime .290 hitter against the Orioles. That catches the outside corner, 2-1.
Coming into this game, he's got to have some confidence because he picked up 2 hits last time out, so got to be seeing the ball pretty well.
The pitch towards center field. One down. Now we'll take a quick look at the Orioles and how they are positionally on the diamond. Infield, outfield factors in this one, John?
Well, Brian Roberts is a guy to keep your eye on. Yes, his range has diminished a little bit with his age and because of injuries, but he's still one of the more fundamentally sound second basemen you'll find in all of baseball. Look for him to do something great with his glove.
And their catcher at the plate. Base is empty, 1 out. Sinker just missed, 1-0.
You know, as good as that Rangers team was in 2010, a great offense and improved pitching staff. They played great at home, but they did not play as well on the road as you might think.
The 1-0 now. Sinker just off the black, falls behind 2-0. The road record for the Rangers, surprisingly, I think, 39-42 on the road.
You know what it was? The offense wasn't the same away from their home stadium, and I think that comes into play a lot of times with these offensive ballparks at home.
And he is safe at first. He's on board. Now a look at the teams who generated the most runs last year, courtesy of State Farm. The Yankees, number 1. The Red Sox in second. Third, the Rays. Fourth spot, Rangers. And we've got the Twins, who are number 5.
Well, the thing you ask your team, the manager and the hitting coach, is, look, guys, get us some runs. This team does it as good as anyone in the league last year, and they just love to get on base, make things happen with speed, but they can also take it out of the ballpark.
One down, runner at first. Swing and a miss by Gonzalez, strike 1. Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2. He deals. Started to go around. That pitch is in there anyway. 0-2. Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
Well, great confidence right there in his stuff. Could have wasted a pitch right there, but he figured, why worry?
That's a great job of finishing off the batter in a hurry. Never got a chance to see much. Mark Teixeira is at the plate. Average for him last year, .226 against the Orioles. Runner on first, 2 away. There's a swing and a smash. That's caught. Side is retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. And first chance next for the O's. Here's a glance at Texas's starter. As he gets into this Baltimore lineup, Steve, strategy-wise?
A good-looking lefty on the mound right here against the lineup that can put some runs up on the board. So pretty even matchup. So it's going to come down to which side executes better than the other. Oftentimes we say good pitching can beat good hitting.
Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a curveball then there, 1-1. Lost in their last contest for the O's. That series for them, they ended up losing 1-2 against the Tigers. One on the way. Ground ball, Bell ready. And he throws on to first for the out, put away. This is the lineup we'll see for the Orioles. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, guys that ignite the offense, and that's Brian Roberts. Hits at the top of the lineup, steals bases, makes things happen for his team. He'll bunt for a hit, and if you make a mistake, he can take you out of the ballpark. Love the way he plays, love the passion that he shows for his game, and it really transcends to the rest of the team.
Now a chance to see how the Rangers defense looks. Thoughts, John? Anybody standing out?
Well, you love athleticism at the corner position, and Michael Young brings that. A converted shortstop. That's why he's so great at turning the double play from third to second base. It's a big help to a team because a lot of players can't make that throw.
Rogers sets and throws. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. Now the 1-0 pitch. And Roberts with a swing and a miss. A strike that'll even it up. 3 for 14 last year against the Rangers. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. So Roberts is down.
Let's take a look at last year's rankings in the American League and see how the Baltimore Orioles fared. 8th in batting average, 8th in hits, and they were in the top 10 in triples, really showing that aggressiveness out of the batter's box, thinking 3 when they hit the ball in the gap.
Robinson into the batter's box. Two outs, bases empty. Watches that one up there, called strike 1.
Well, that's a pitch a lot of guys can do some damage on, but unfortunately, the pitcher gets the strike, the hitter couldn't swing the bat.
0-1 offering. Rogers takes one off the plate to even the count at 1.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
The 1-1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. On the way. Swings on that fastball. Misses it. 2-2. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started. Sierra batting now. He'll start it off here in the second. Sinker swung on, missed. 0-1.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
The pitch. Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2. Strike 3 called on the fastball. What away.
Well, at 92 miles per hour, you can get away with some mistakes, but it would be nice to have some movement.
Well, couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't even get it started.
He came right back with another fastball, John.
Well, you see him go fastball, fastball like that, and you know he has a lot of confidence in that heater right now.
Palmeiro at the plate now. One out, nobody on.
Ball one.
The pitch. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1. Lined foul towards third. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
It's nice to get that runner on base with one out. Good piece of hitting that single. Now they got something to work with.
Howard at the plate. One out, man on first. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Sometimes when the pitch comes out of the pitcher's hand, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to lay off and wait for the next one. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Good decision.
Here it comes. Sinker, called strike, now 0-2. Oh, he's trying to steal second. 1-2. And he is out trying to take second. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Now the 2-2. And there's the third out. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. Still got the shutout here at Oriole Park. Sisler is the batter. Rogers sets and throws. That misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Ground ball. Bell ready. Through the infield, base hit. That's their first hit.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
And be sure to tune in next Wednesday. It'll be Matt Kemp and the Colorado Rockies. They head into New York to challenge the Mets. Be sure to tune in 7 o'clock Eastern.
A chance to watch two good teams matching up in that one, Gary. I'm really looking forward to it.
No one out and a runner on first. First pitch is a changeup low, 1-0.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
In there from Rogers, 1-1.
There's a reason they put the number 1 down when signaling for the fastball. It has to be your number 1 pitch, your best pitch. That's what he saw right there.
Pitch on the way. Good time to call for that changeup. 1-2. Lined right at the second baseman. That's one out. And there's the second out, a double play.
A beautiful looking double play right there. A pitcher's best friend.
That shortens the inning, shortens the number of pitches that have to be thrown. It's all about defense. Brooks Robinson to bat. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, location and velocity are critical in throwing the fastball. He runs his good fastball up and away right here, and it's a take pitch.
Here's the pitch. He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Well, the hitter must have thought that was either going to go too far out of the zone or too high. He takes the pitch, but it's a strike.
And he misses that low inside corner. 1-2.
That's not a spot where he wants to throw that pitch. It's danger right there if it's left out over the plate. He's got to bury that into the dirt.
The 1-2 on its way. Hot shot towards the hole. And it's through. That's a base hit. The season's still fresh. Here's the Rangers, what they have coming up. The Baltimore series ending on Sunday. And they'll be off to take on the Tigers in that bout of Maglio Ordonez. A team that will definitely give them a competitive series. That'll get underway Monday. Then they'll continue the road trip for the next series. The Yankees hosting that one. And quite a bit of time away from home for them over these next several games. Ripken Jr. has a turn in the box. A runner on first with 2 outs. Here's the delivery. Changeup just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Liner between first and second. In time for the out. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. Michael Young leading it off. Sinker runs inside. 1-0. Over the course of last season, a very good .294 against the Orioles in games in Baltimore. Here's the pitch. Sinker drops low. 2 balls, no strikes.
You saw their last game. You saw what a big part of their offense he was, contributing with 3 base hits.
He lays off one that's right down Broadway, and it's 2-1.
Look, Gary, that's a great 4-seam fastball, but when you lay it down the heart of the plate, you know you're at risk for the ball getting tattooed. Unfortunately, the hitter didn't swing.
2-1 pitch, a sinker taken for a called strike 2. And he fooled him a bit there. Check swing, but it's a strike. 2-2. Rung him up. Strike 3. Count that one as a K.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us the 4-seam fastball here.
And a quick look at how Baltimore's schedule is shaping up. Wrapping up on Sunday, the series with Texas. They'll kick off a series with the division rival New York Yankees. That'll get underway on Thursday night. Then it's on to another challenge. The Cleveland Indians will be hosting. So they'll be on the road quite a bit over this next stretch. Base is empty, 1 out. Liner towards the hole. Murray. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
A good feeling first baseman can go a long way to helping a team win a championship. This guy is flashing some leather over there.
Now with 2 outs, a chance for Alfonso Soriano. Here's the pitch to Soriano. He delivers. Strike two. Soriano gonna have to be careful here.
Tough spot for the hitter. Down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
There's a sinker in there. Side's going to be retired as that's called for a third strike. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. And here at Oriole Park, no run. And Kelly settles in. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. First pitch is a changeup low, 1-0.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
Now the 1-0 from Rogers. Swung, ground ball to short. And his throw is in time for out number one. And it's the number 9 spot. First year, rookie year for him. One out, nobody on. First pitch, a changeup outside, 1-0. Here it comes. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Hit on the ground towards second. Soriano on to first, 2 away. Keeler up now. Ground out victim last time through. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch on the way. Ball. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Trying to get down the bunt right there, but he missed it for a strike.
You know, his curveball is so good that it comes out of his hand and it looks like a ball and then it breaks down into the zone. So many guys take the pitch.
There's a swing and a liner towards first. And he'll step on first to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. Catcher up to the plate. Had a base hit his last time up. First pitch. Swing and a rocket towards short. The catch is made.
Let's take a look where the Texas Rangers ended up rank-wise last year in the American League. First in batting average. First in hits. And as you can see, they also hit with runners in scoring position in clutch situations. Third best team batting average in that situation, really pointing to the fact they have the right mental approach. Credit the hitting coach.
1 out, base is empty. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, they've got a couple hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
Good hard sinker that time, in control on the count now. 0-2.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
You're out. He deals. Sinker's taken. Strike 3 called. Out number 2.
I just don't think you can make it any easier than that.
3 pitches. Up, down. See you later. He's already back at the bench. Here's a look at the teams who got it done last year at the plate, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Rangers. The Royals in second. In third, the Twins. The Tigers fourth. And it's the Red Sox, number 5.
We're going to watch the team with the best batting average last year in this game today. And I tell you what, this entire lineup can swing the bat. There is no break in anywhere in this lineup. You think you can find someone you can pitch to and get outs? No, not in this lineup. They all can hit.
A 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a sinker in there. 1-1. You look at the lifetime numbers, 279 off the Orioles. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1.
Hoping to try to continue some momentum off of his last game when he picked up 3 base hits. See if he can't keep it going.
Swing and a miss. Teixeira not making contact, evening up the count. The 2-2 pitch. Well, that half inning came to a close. A strikeout ended it. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. The Rangers still looking for a run. So Brian Roberts leads it off. Grounded out his last time through. First pitch to Roberts. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Rogers sets and throws. Towards center field. Howard to field this one, as he just strolls over for that out. Robinson into the batter's box. Struck out swinging his last time up. Nobody on base, 1 away. First pitch on the way. Liner towards the hole. 2 retired here.
But Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
Sisler gets a turn here. He's 1 for 1 so far. Two outs, bases empty. First pitch, here it comes. Low for ball 1. In there from Rogers, 1-1.
How good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup, 1-2 now.
The hitter saw fastball, the pitcher threw changeup. Not a good combination for the hitter.
One-two pitch coming. Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. No scoring here, ending this half inning. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. Sierra settling in. He's our first batter here in the 5th. The first pitch, and he holds off with the pitch low, 1-0.
Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound. The defense has not felt that much pressure either. With only one runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
The pitch, sinker just off the black, falls behind 2-0.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Third pitch to him, swung on and missed, strike one.
Well, you can tell by that approach he was looking for that fastball. He got it, but still out in front.
Here's the 2-1. Ooh, he had him baffled that time. Brings the count to 2-2. Now the 2-2. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. And that is going to be one away and a called third strike sinker.
Okay, the hitters are going to have to make an adjustment here. That sinker ball is just dropping off the table right now. They've got to go down and get it, or they're not going to have any chance today.
Almero batting now. He had a single in his last time up. Base is empty with one away. And the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Foul ball! Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
He's got everything working for him right now. Every pitch he's throwing for a strike. That's 9 in a row that he's set down.
Team leaders in home runs. How'd they do it last year? Well, let's take a look at our State Farm leaderboard. Blue Jays number 1, the Red Sox in second, in third the Yankees, fourth the White Sox, and we've got the Rangers. They are fifth.
Well, you see so many games won with one swing of the bat, and this team last year was one of the best at hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You make a mistake, they will make you pay. The bottom line is, though, there's no one in this lineup that you think is going to be an easy out because they can all take you out.
Ball. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's the third out. That'll do it. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. Still got the shutout here at Oriole Park. And here's Eddie Murray. And the first pitch. And Rogers has him 0-1. That one a called strike.
Well, when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
On the way. Swinging lined up the middle. And that's through a base hit.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Runner on first. Now the first pitch. Watches that one high and outside. Calls strike one. Here's the pitch. Ground ball headed for the middle. Gets one at second. And they get two. Great double play. Here's a look, 4-6-3 on the double play.
That's the way they teach you, whether you're at second base or shortstop. One fluid motion, get it out of the glove and get rid of it.
Ripken Jr. at the plate. He bounced out his last time. Two outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. Throws to first, side is retired. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning. That'll rest your arm. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. Another chance for the leadoff hitter coming up in the inning. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. And it's Michael Young in the box now. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
And he leaves that one alone. Michael Young with good patience, evening the count. He's got a .296 career batting average against the Orioles. Now the 1-1 pitch. Played by Roberts. The Young is retired.
Well, nicely done there. He ranges to his right over to second base, able to plant and throw and get the runner.
And Bell's in the box. Grounded out last time. One out, bases empty.
Strike one.
Here's the pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
The pitch, straight away left. That should be a base hit. And that will bring up Alfonso Soriano.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Took a called third strike in his last time up. Bell's the runner at first base. Here's the pitch to Soriano. Got him chasing that one low. Strike one. Here's the pitch. Strike two. Soriano going to have to be careful here.
This is how you get the routine ground balls. You pound that sinker down and away, trying to get the hitter to roll over his hands and pound it into the ground.
Struck him out. That's number 8 in the game.
That's a great strikeout right there, Gary. 3 pitches, and he sits him down. How about that for efficiency?
Take a look at the teams who led in stolen bases last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Rays. The White Sox second. In the third spot, the A's. Mariners fourth. And we've got the Rangers. They are fifth.
Well, there's nothing like the stolen base. To me, as a guy who couldn't steal a lot of bases, it is still fun for me to watch because I love watching these guys, the way they tinker with the pitcher, the way they make the pitcher work, and that cat and mouse game between them, the pitcher, and the catcher about pitch outs and everything else makes it so exciting to watch. And this team, one of the best in the league last year at stealing bases.
Fastball low, 2-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Now the 2-0 pitch. 2-1. He waves at that fastball, 2-1.
It's tough for hitters to protect both sides of the plate. You can't protect the outside and the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down and away.
Comes set. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the black. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, they threw that pitch right there down and in, just off the plate. Let's see if they come back with another fastball down and away.
This one misses, so he works out a 5-pitch walk.
Well, the 3-ball count, he tried to at least get it in the strike zone, but the sinker ball just a little bit out of the zone. A chance to find out what these guys are made of right now, Gary.
0 for 2 thus far. Two men on and 2 men out. Here's the delivery. Outside as Gonzalez takes it for a ball. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Swings and misses at the fastball. That'll even the count at 1.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1 and 2.
Now 2 strikes on the hitter. They're a strike away from getting out of this jam with the game still tied.
I don't know how you lay off that sinker, but it's 2-2.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
A shot up the middle. Roberts gets to it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they're shut down again. That's 6 shutout innings so far. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. And Kelly settles in. He'll lead off the bottom half of the 6th. First pitch to him. And Rogers gets him swinging for the first strike. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he'll step on first for out number 1. Cleanup man in the box again. Grounded out his last time up. Nobody on base, 1 away. Here's the first pitch. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
That fastball just froze him on the inside corner. Now we're going to see where he goes. Look for something soft, possibly away.
Take something off that time. In control with the count now. 0-2. That one's too low. Cordero missing.
Well, this broke a little bit too much out of the zone right here for a ball, but he's got to bring it back in. Rein that thing in a little bit.
The 1-2 pitch. Down the line and right. And that gets through for a base hit.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with 1 out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in scoring position.
Keeler at the plate.
Now you go back to that injury, Gary, and those are always very difficult ones there, and not much you can do. Sometimes it's just the happenstance of the game that can lead to injury.
One down, runner at first. First pitch on the way. Ground ball, Bell ready, and he's got it. And there's one. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay.
Well, sometimes the pitcher can do everything he can to record an out. He put this pitch right where he wanted it. The batter very lucky just to get a piece of the bat on the ball, but he's able with the speed to beat it out.
2 outs and a man on first. First pitch to Roberts. Swung on, liner to right. And that's a base hit. Roberts on. Fantastic chance here.
Well, you talk about a guy who put a great swing on an unbelievable pitch. Low and in the strike zone, exactly where the catcher wanted it, but the hitter just beat him on that one.
Two down. Runners at first and second. Cordero with the windup. That one in the dirt. Good play by the catcher. Kept it in front of him. The 1-0 now. 1-0 pitch, a sinker, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
Missed with the fastball outside. 2-1. Spins, throws back to second. Now the 2-1. That misses outside. We go to 3-1.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taking it, because he can take you out of the yard.
Fastball is in there. Now 3-2.
Now 2 strikes on the hitter. They're a strike away from getting out of this jam with the game still tied.
Runners go. 3-2 on the way. Shot towards the hole. And that's the third out. That'll do it. So they can't push across any runs. They've been shut out through the first 6. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. Teixeira into the batter's box. He'll lead off the 7th. And here's the first one. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Tough to score with only 3 hits in a ball game, and we're deep into this one right now. So unless something dramatically changes, he's just going to shut them down the rest of the way. He's been overpowering.
The pitch. And through for a hit. The go-ahead run is on.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning. No outs. Big things could happen now.
Mark Teixeira's season last year. Let's take a look at how he ranked in comparison to some other players. 2nd in walks, 4th in home runs. Last season, he definitely drove in the runs, among the top 10 in RBIs. Some key clutch hits for him, getting the job done, a major part of his team's offensive production.
Runner on first base, nobody out. Now the first pitch. That swung on and flied to right. That's 1 away. And 2. They pull off the double play.
McGinnity, get a chance to look at this double play and the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. Palmeiro at the plate now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch on the way. Up the middle. Ripken Jr. throws to first in time. That's 3 down.
McGinnity's in absolute control out there right now. And I have to suspect they're going to leave him in as long as he can go, as long as the pitch count doesn't get too high.
No runs across in Baltimore. Sisler up at the plate. Cordero with the windup. Starts him out with a sinker for a strike.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Here's the pitch. Number 8. Not even close with that throw, and he's on at first.
Gotta like this, trying to make something happen. You need base runners. You got to get on and let the rest of the lineup do their thing. Good bunt.
Runner on first, no outs. And the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing was on, though. Ready with a 1-0. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
Well, the hitter didn't like that one, but that's a strike. He hit the inside corner up in the zone. Got to swing the bat.
Here's the delivery. Sinker just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, this is a good situation right here for the offensive team. A fast runner on first base and a guy with the head in the count, 2-1. Good time for a hit and run.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And it's through into left field, a base hit.
Well, you know, Gary, sometimes as a pitcher, you just got to shake your head. You don't know what to do next. He made a great pitch down and in the strike zone. The hitter just got to it quick and got that big hit.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. And here's the first one. Slider just misses, 1-0.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
At the belt, the 1-0. Slider just misses the black, falls behind 2-0. Drilled towards the hole. That's one out. Now over to second base. Not in time. Trying to get that double play there. He beat it out.
Well, it's a big first out right there, but he finds himself still in a jam, in a tie game. Going to be absolutely critical to be aggressive with the next hitter.
Runners on first and second with one out. He deals. Lays off that one at the letters, 0-1.
A fastball up in the zone like that, a pitch a lot of guys like to hit. He just couldn't swing the bat.
Ball. He watches one miss low and outside, 1-1. They're going to try for a double steal. Strike two. Oh, and they succeed on it. That's a double steal. Nice play. That misses the strike zone away to even things at 2.
That's a good spot to miss with that thing, just off the corner.
2-2 pitch. Sinker's taken. Strike 3 called. Out number 2.
Let's take a look at what a sinker looks like in K-Cam.
Boy, it looks like he froze him on the outside corner.
He sure did. As a hitter, you've got to recognize the pitcher's tendencies up there. I think the pitcher had him guessing up there the whole at bat.
Runners at second and third and 2 down. And the first pitch. Sinker misses badly, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Sinker waved at and missed, 1-1. Slider just off the black that time, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider that time, 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
And he missed ball 4. That's going to load the bases.
Tries to get the ground ball with the sinker ball, but he drops it out of the zone. And now, you know what? Base is loaded here. What a jam. Well, this is some kind of battle we're looking at right here, Gary.
And the runner on third, the go-ahead run here. So here's a chance to do some damage.
He's got to find a way to play the run no matter what.
This changes the whole complexion of the game if he can get a base hit. Bases are loaded with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0.
Well, the setup man right now is over the 30 pitch mark, and I tell you, these guys are used to having quick innings and basically only pitching 1 inning at a time. The more pitches he throws, the better chance the opposition has of hitting him.
1-0 pitch, a sinker in there, 1-1.
A strike or no strike, he's asking for trouble up there.
Now the 1-1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though, 2-1.
Well, you see there, he tried to go on that outside corner, down and away. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. You know that's a pitch you can't hit, so don't even swing at it. Well, and the catcher looked like he really wanted that one.
Grounded up the middle. Up with it. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And a frustrated lineup indeed. That's now 7 shutout innings. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. Howard at the plate. He'll lead it off here, inning number 8. First pitch, here it comes. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
A tremendous effort out on the mound in this one, and we're deep into the ball game. I mean, we're getting close to the end of this one. They've only been able to get 4 hits against him, and he shut them down and kept them off the scoreboard.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind, 2-0. Here's the pitch. He looks at that fastball. Called strike. 2-1.
Well, the pitcher gets away with one right here. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Batter just let it go by.
Here he comes. 2-1 pitch. That's off the plate away. 3-1.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch. Just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. That hard fastball away.
3-2 on the way. And this one misses ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base.
Well, you know the pitcher's really tired right now, and you have to think that his confidence is a little bit shaken. That long at bat right there, he had a chance to put the hitter away, and now he has to go from the stretch to try to keep this inning from getting out of hand.
Runner on first. First delivery to Young. First pitch inside. Ball one.
Well, that last at bat could be the most critical at bat in this game. A walk, good at bat. Now the go-ahead run on first base, Gary.
The 1-0 pitch. Look out, and that ran in and got him.
Now sometimes that fastball just runs in on you and you can't get out of the way. He couldn't get out of the way there.
And Bell's in the box.
And with that hit by pitch we saw there, Gary, now 2 runners on base. And it's got to be in his mind a little bit right now that he's got to be careful, but he can't be afraid to pitch inside.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. First pitch. That one's going to be outside. Ball one. And Steve, after hitting that batter, what he's done as a pitcher is really set up an entirely different inning here.
Well, that's right. It's real opportunity for the hitter because he knows that maybe the pitcher won't come inside worried about hitting him. Look for something away and drive it.
Swung on, line to right field. The throw, and he's safe in there at first.
Perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. Bases are loaded and nobody out. Here's the pitch to Soriano. That one sails up and away, 1-0.
Well, looking at this guy's pitch count, he's up over 80 pitches thus far. You wonder how long they're going to let him go.
The pitch. Lost the grip on that sinker, and it's 2-0.
But you got the bases loaded, nowhere to put them, and you put yourself in a great hitter's count, 2-0. You got to come in with the strike. You don't want to run the risk of 3-0 and walking a run in.
And here's a sinker for a called strike. 2-1.
That's playing with fire. You're going to get burned if you leave pitches right there.
Now Soriano has the 3-1 count. Got it right where he wanted it.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
Strike 2. Yeah, I bet you he wished he laid off that one. 3-2 now.
He just rears back and throws this one with a little something extra on it. No chance of putting it in play.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. Grabs it. Got one. And that's 2. A double play. 5-2-3 double play, and the key to getting that one done was the catcher.
Outstanding athleticism by the catcher. He wheeled and chucked that throw and could have easily gone the other way. Good hitters just thrive in situations like this.
Drew a walk as last time. Number 9 spot at the plate again. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Runners at second and third with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. That's one of those pitches you throw it out there and you hope the hitter chases it. He laid off, though. Now it's a battle.
Ready with a 1-0. He swings now and really hit that. That one's grabbed. Side retired. So they still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8. Nobody's put one up yet here in Baltimore. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1. And the Cordero outside. That's going to be a ball. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And Gonzalez, as he gets a little exercise that time. And Brian Roberts up. Lifetime, pretty good number, 315 off Texas. One out, nobody on. First pitch to Roberts. Change up, backs him off the plate that time.
Well, pitchers like to throw in off the plate. If it's not a strike, then you want to send a message to the hitter to back up. It allows you to open up the outer third of the plate now.
And that one is going to be high for a ball. Cordero misses.
Well, you talk about a team struggling, and the Baltimore Orioles did that, but you can look no further than the fact that their leadoff hitter and their catalyst played in only 59 games in 2010. Brian Roberts needs to be in the lineup more consistently, and if he does, the Orioles will win more consistently.
Hit hard to second. So Roberts is down. Robinson into the batter's box. Lined out in his last at bat. Base is empty and 2 down. And the first pitch. There's a smash towards the hole. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
You have 2 outs in the inning. Your job is to get on base any way you can. Now they have the go-ahead run on base.
Puts a little pressure on the defense and on the pitcher right now. Speed at first base, tie game. You've got to hold them close, but you can't be distracted. You still have to go after the hitter.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
He needed to get that first strike in there, put the hitter on the defensive, and now he can be aggressive in the strike zone.
And 0-1 pitch by Cordero. This one's grounded near third, foul. Here it comes. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. Hard grounded to short. Picked up by Young. Throws to first, side is retired. They're held in check yet again, scoreless through 8 innings. The Orioles still looking for a run.
Everyone being treated to some intense moments here. A lot of fun.
One of the league's best players. This is right where you want him. Last inning, he has a chance to be the go-ahead.
Gary, a bit of a stare down between these two right here, trying to get into each other's head a little bit. They know a home run changes the game.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. So Gonzalez is set down. One away now. One out. Here's Mike Teixeira at the plate. He hit .310, great number last year against the Orioles here at Oriole Park. Here's the delivery. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. Lined hard down the left field line. It's a fair ball headed into the corner for extra bases.
Well, only one out here in the inning, so a good opportunity here if they can string a couple hits together to make this a very productive inning.
Sierra is up now, and he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI. One out, a runner on at second base. The first pitch. Swing sends this one on a line to right center. That looks like a single. Teixeira around third, headed for the plate. And that's going to break the scoreless tie. They have scored a run, and they're up by one. A productive hit. Checking the WPA graph, let's measure what the RBI means.
We talk about a late inning ball club. They needed a big hit late in the game, in the final inning, and they got it. Clutch hitting, clutch performance. What a team.
Paul Merrow up now. Steve, I think from a manager's perspective, he's got to be all smiles over there with this offense producing at this point of the game.
That hit was exactly what they needed in that situation. Now they're up by a run, headed into the ninth.
First pitch on the way. This one could be trouble down the right field line. It's up against the wall on a bounce.
Well, that's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear down and get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
A look at the teams from last year who stepped up big with runners in scoring position, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Twins. White Sox in second. Third spot, the Rangers. Fourth, the Red Sox. Number 5, the Royals rounded out.
Well, the last thing you want to do is give up easy outs with runners in scoring position, and this team doesn't do that. One of the tops in baseball last year at hitting with those runners in scoring position, and they are a top quality team, and they battle you and battle you, and if one guy doesn't get you, the next one will.
The 1-0 now. Catcher can't control it. Oh my, is he wild right now? That could be trouble. The run scores. Can't get him. The run scores on the error.
Well, they pick up a run with a little bit of help from the defense as they kick that one around, not able to make the play. Run scores.
And the decision's been made. Sign goes out walking.
And it's not just respect they're dishing out. It's a bit of strategy, and they're going to go with a reasonable gamble, playing the odds.
And here's Michael Young. He hit .310, great number last year against the Orioles. One out with runners at first and second. First delivery to Young, hit up the middle. Oh, avoided the path of that ball. That was right up the middle. And they'll turn the double play. Roberts will finish it off. And so finally we get our first 2 runs of the game, and the way this pitching's going, that might stand up. Texas leads this one 2-0. And we've got Jennings batting. Wetland will be the new pitcher as they make the pitching swap. He swings on a pitch that was in the dirt. That's a strike. Whoa. Here's the pitch. Boy, fastball, that one in the dirt. He lays off that. Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1. Get him to chase that one. It'll even the count up at 2. He got the bat on that one, and Gonzalez is there. And he'll put that one away for out number 1.
They had him played perfectly. You pitch to your defense. They hit the right spot with the pitcher, and the outfielder was where he should be. They make the out.
Base is empty, 1 out. And the first pitch. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Oh, he's behind that time. Can't catch up with it. 1-1.
Well, right there was a lot of indecision right there on the hitter. He thought fastball. He saw a slider, but he saw it too late, and that's why he swung late.
1-1 pitch. That's off the plate low, and it's 2-1.
Now, Gary, it's the breaking ball down and away, and it just runs off the plate for a ball this time.
The 2-1 pitch. Good curve, but he doesn't bite at it. Now 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. The catch is made, and that's out number 2.
Good pitch right there. Got the hitter a little bit out on his front foot. Easy fly ball to center field.
Ripken Jr. up now. Caught looking last time. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the first pitch. And swung on, a playable fly ball for the final out. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
Well, it's that time again. How about we take a look at our player of the game?
Well, the reason why you put a guy in the cleanup spot in the line is because he's the clutch guy. He's the guy you want up in those big situations. And that's how this game was decided today. He came up and he didn't disappoint, coming up with the big clutch hits to help his team win.
It was a shutout. They mustered only a couple of runs, but they didn't need any more.
Well, it was all about pitching in this one, and the bats just weren't there today as the pitchers dominated the game.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.